Hey guys, this is Joey Tuvest from Tuvest Ventures, and today we're going to be reviewing two of my graded cards from my collection. This first one is one that I ripped myself and sent into Tag for grading, and it is the Mega Gardevoir EX from the Mega Evolution base set, the SIR. And this one got a 9. That seems to be my MO. I get a lot of 9s apparently. We'll take a look at the dig report and see why that one got a 9. The second card we're going to look at is one that I won on an eBay auction for part of my Pokemon Energy card collection. I'll go over that in a future video. And this card's a little bit special. I'll explain that when we go over the grade. But this one got a CGC 6, and we can see why it got a 6 by taking a look right here. But we'll review it in more detail in just a few moments. So we're going to go over the tag dig report for the Mega Gardevoir EX. The dig report, dig stands for Digital Image and Grading Report, and it is the report you get when you grade a tag card that tells you why your card got the grade that it did. So here we can see that there have been 645 of this card that have been graded. 222 of those have graded as a mint. This particular card is the 89th highest mint, meaning out of all the cards that got a 9, this one falls in 89th place. It is 467th overall. 181 of the cards have been graded as a mint, and this was the 543rd card overall that was graded out of this particular card. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos on the cards that I've pulled myself and sent in for grading, you know the drill. The card's basically perfect, but it got a 9 anyway. There are no dings on the corners, the edges, or the surface, and the problem, of course, as always, is the centering. The way that tag works is that you can only get a Gem Mint 10 if the front centering is at worst 55-45 and the back is 60-40. What does that mean? If you considered the edges of the card to be a total of 100%, you would want 50% on the left and 50% on the right. I'm talking about the non-card edge, the silvering that you can see in this image right here, and on the back of the card, the solid blue. You want it to be equal on the left and right and on the top and bottom. And as you can see by the centering, the front left-right is 57-43. It's off by 2%. Top-bottom is fine, 55-45, it's close, but it's fine. And the back's actually fine too, because it's better than 60-40. So we're just off on the front left-right centering, which means you don't get a 10 if the centering's not perfect, and that's fair. You can tell looking at it that it's not perfect, and hey, that's okay. It's cool, in my opinion, that I ripped a card that was not only rare, it's an SIR, and actually now part of a master set, but it's a 9 on its own, stands on its own, so that's pretty cool. Let's look at the second card. Okay, so first off, why is this card so special, at least in my opinion? Well, it's a base set card. Base set is the first set of Pokemon cards that ever came out, and so why doesn't it say base set on the front of the slab? Well, that's because it's from Deck B, Misty's deck. Deck A is Brock's deck. And these were pre-printed decks that Pokemon came out with. One that would be Misty's deck and one that would be Brock's deck that came with specific cards, which is why on the back it says Trainer Deck B and has a red outline. To my knowledge, Trainer Deck A and Trainer Deck B are the only such cards that exist in the history of the Pokemon game. The backs of cards are either the normal English version, the normal Japanese version, or they are World Championship deck cards that have the whole World Championship logo and the year on them and everything, aren't valid for regular tournament play. And so these are more rare than base set cards. This got a 6. We don't have the tag dig report because it was graded by CGC. I did look up the certificate number. That's the number on the back. That's the barcode on the back. Both of those work to go to the same place. The only real information you get there is that there are 6 of this card that exist that got the grade of 6, and there are more than 200 that got a better grade than it. So what's with the 6? I think it's pretty easy to figure out why it got a low grade, if not why it got this specific grade. First of all, the damage on the front, it's pretty obvious on the bottom right there. But then the centering is just bad. I mean, the left-right on the front is horrible. I would guess that it's worse than 60-40. It's probably something like 63-37 left-right on the front. Top-bottom isn't bad, but I do feel like it's borderline of a 55-45. It might be 56-44. It might be 54-46. And then the back is basically the same story. The left-right is horrible. The top-bottom is worse than the front, but not by a lot. So yeah, it gets a 6. I wouldn't have been surprised if it got worse. I mean, considering it looks like it was chewed on by a cat on the bottom right of the card. And that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like these videos and you want to see more, please let me know. I'd love to be encouraged to get more slabs that we can review. If you don't like it, you can either tell me so or say nothing. I'll take silence as an answer as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.